Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Madness. Welcome to the For Honor closed alpha. Yes, it's beautiful. It very much is beautiful. So thank you very much to Ashley for getting me into this for the limited amount of time I have before I run off on holiday. I wanted to get this to you guys before I went. It's a very first look at the game. I haven't had a chance to play more than a couple of hours, thanks to it just came out a couple of days ago. It's only lasting for about 3 days. Full-time job and all that. You know the deal. So this is very much a very first impressions of a game that is very much in a non-finished state. Whether you could actually call it an alpha is something else entirely. This is very clearly in a beta state. Alpha would be, generally before they add things like sound and graphics. This isn't really an alpha. But hey, whatever they want to call demos nowadays. So, I'm playing the Raider. He's a big Viking bastard with a massive axe. And he's great. The movement is really fluid. But because he's a bigger character, he's got a good weight to him, which is something that is really appreciated, because you feel like you're this bigger character. The smaller ones do have very much a nicer, quicker movement to them. Anyway, I'm currently playing this with a controller, as you might be able to tell from the controller prompts on the screen. Very early for me to say whether or not I think it should be played by a controller or whether mouse and keyboard is fine. I'd say initially it works better with a controller for the reasons that I'm about to show you, in fact. Is it not gonna? I thought a dude came out. So this is the guard system. If you've played Mount and Blade, you might have come across something similar. But in Mount and Blade, you hold the direction that you want to block in, and it's very much an active thing. In this, I change stance by clicking, and then it's held. So even if I'm not holding down in that direction, as you can see I am there, let go, still holding that direction, can still defend. And that leads to it being a bit less worrying and less sort of flailing about like you would in Mount and Blade. So I'm going to block this guy's strikes. There we go. It means that the combat is quite weighty. As you can see, I'm, parrying his strikes, pushing them back at him. And as you might be able to tell, since he's attacking the direction that I'm defending in, he's not able to get through my block. It does do a little bit of damage to my stamina, I believe. Oh, is that how we're doing it? Or maybe it doesn't. I can't really tell. Come on, let's do this. Come on. I should really say why I've decided to show you the tutorial. The combat can be very fast-paced. So the tutorial is the easiest way for me to explain it without starting to scream. I'm going to do a bit of the attacking. So obviously I'm going to start by attacking him wherever he's not defending. So if I show you there, he's defending there, can't hurt him. I go down below instead. Nice bit of comboing there. Twat him with an axe. That is the way to do it. Now then, heavy attacks. He's got big axe. What you expect. Right. Let's get into the game proper. Let's go fight a boss character that's not going to be quite as much of a pushover. Come on, you bag-faced bastard. Oh, no, I mucked that up. So as you can see, trying to mix it up. There we go. Trying to mix it up a bit. Come at me. There we go. Whoa. I want to try and land a heavy blow right in his head. That'll do. Just cut him right down in half. Here we go. Here's some combat with the soldiers. Now, play Dynasty Warriors because this is very, very similar. You don't lock on to these guys, as it tells you. They're locking on done with the left trigger against other heroes. With the blocking, you don't do that against these guys. Instead, you just wave in like a giant superhuman and have these absolutely gorgeous executions where things get stuck and we start to combo it up. Come on, let's do some combos. There we go, look. Pushing them out of the way, kneeing them in the face. Come on, come on, come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Come on, come on, come on. I'm going to hit you. Ah, where have you gone? There we go. There we go. Right, I gotta get up there. I gotta go capture that. Ah, there you are. So it's going to teach me a bit of dodging, which is done with the A button. Move away, move to the side. You can also dodge in. There we go. You good, sir. Yeah, there we go. That was perfect. Right, next one. Teach me some guard break. There we go. Boom. Boom. Okay. There we go. Absolutely perfect. So that's that. Those are the basics of the game. I'm not going to show you any more of the tutorial mode. We're going to go back to the main menu and we can see a bit more of what else you can look forward to. So here we've got the heroes rather confusingly under account. Not quite sure why. So we can see here all the people who are available during this alpha. You've got the armoured up warden, one of the knights, and the more advanced class, which is the conqueror, which is a fellow with a very large mace. Quite the pain in the arse. I haven't recruited this guy, but that doesn't mean I can't play him. It just means that I can't get better gear for him, which I'll show you in a minute. Interestingly, the Warden is generally a female, I think, which is quite unusual, but not unwelcome. My favourite, the Raider, for the Vikings. Absolutely beast of a man, picks things up, throws them around. I'll try to show you some of the Viking choo-choo train a bit later. The Berserker, a little bit underpowered, 2 axes, very close range. He's just a bit naff, frankly, at the moment. The Kensei, good range, fast, possibly overpowered, although it's hard to say. It's very hard to say. Obviously, you've got people going for the samurai class right now because people are weird like that. I haven't actually played him pretty much at all outside of the playing a bit on the tutorial. And then finally, you've got the Orochi, who is basically seems to be a smaller samurai. That's just about it. There are 6 other heroes in the main game. So there's only 6 for now, but there'll be 6 later on with various ways of playing, you know, bigger, badder people. Presumably the samurai have somebody who's a bit more of a brute, like the Raider. I think everybody will have a sort of similar they'll have a similar collection of roles that they can fulfill on each side. Now then, let me show you the customization options. So these are my different helms. They offer me slightly better stats in different areas. Yeah, this one offers me a bit more debuff resistance, but lowers the cooldown reduction that I got off this helmet. And then the default, which just is a normal, boring helmet. The weapon is much more exciting, because there's weapons in it. I've got this. That's a good one. Gives me a bit of extra attack. That one gives me a bit more block damage. Revenge State is something where I think it's where you're getting wailed on by a bunch of people. You can go into a sort of bloodthirsty revenge state with any character and just start ripping the crap out of them. I can't really say what it is, to be frank, because it hasn't really told me very well. You gain steel through doing various daily quests and stuff, which can then be spent on these sorts of rewards, where you get random gear for characters. I picked up one of these premium packs, got myself some nice stuff out of that. It's just sort of general basic customization system. There's I imagine it's going to be a lot of fun. For instance, if I show you the appearance stuff, for one thing, I swear you couldn't actually change sex before, but look at that. Woof! Hello, lady. Alrighty. You can change a bit more than I thought you could. Huh, well, there we go. Change the materials, you unlock these later on. Darker sort of thing. You can basically very much customize as you see fit, which is quite a nice thing to have. Oh, I can I don't know what Reputation 5 is. I reached level 5, I don't know about the same thing. You also get different abilities. In this sense, you can have Rush for a bit of movement speed boost, or you can have Killing Soldiers grants you health and stamina. So I've gone for the health and stamina option. Although, frankly, I think moving back to Rush might be better. Again, haven't unlocked too many of these yet. Oh, and quickly before I forget, executions. Very fun. When you kill another player, it'll allow you to do an execution on them, and you get the choice of a couple of different ones. Again, I haven't gone too far into it, but it should give you a good flavour of what to expect and whether you like it. And I think I know for a fact that I have a lot of friends who are going to enjoy this a lot. We'll jump into a game in just a second. What I will show you, first of all, is I think I'll show you a bit of dueling play. I've enjoyed the dueling a lot. The dueling is a great way to learn. One of the main issues I had when I jumped straight in was that I would get mobbed by players, and I wasn't having much fun. So I thought jumping into duels is a great way to learn a character and learn how to fight against various other classes, because you can focus on one person at a time and really try to adapt to take them down. And I was correct. I've had a great time with it. I haven't actually faced another raider before. I've faced faster classes. I haven't faced another raider. This is going to mean I need a bit more. I'm going to need a bit more sort of strategy, I think, going into this one. Facing faster characters has involved a lot of. Oh dear.
Round one.
Here we go. Fighting faster characters has involved a lot of waiting for my time to strike. Now I can charge him. There we go. Boom. Let's try and... Oh, shit. Okay, I'm fucking this up. If I can push him off. No. Oh, God. If I can push him off. There we go. Right, I wasn't really paying attention then. And then I really stole that win. You should see my helmet got the crap kicked out of it then. I do seem to take some form of cosmetic damage.
Round two.
Now I'm actually going to have to concentrate on these, otherwise I'm not going to do very well. I've got the higher ground. I'm going to keep it. I kind of apologise to this guy, because he was really winning then. He was really winning then, and didn't deserve to lose that one. So, good dodging. And throw him over there. Follow it up again. There we go. And finish him off. There we go. Sometimes it goes well. Sometimes it goes really badly for me. This morning I had a bit of a streak of being terribly bad.
Round three.
So as I was saying before about facing faster characters, you kind of really have to adapt your strategy based on who you're fighting. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. So against a faster character, I might not be going in quite as heavy because I know they're faster than me and they're always going to hit me first. There we go. Oh, there we go. I can block that. There we go. I know they're always going to hit me first, so my strategy against faster characters was to try and block as much as possible, follow it up with a bit of a barge, and then just chop down on them with an axe. And that worked quite well for me. That worked very well for me indeed. So post-fight, you get to scavenge the battlefield. You might find yourself some new arms, for instance. You know, that way that we are all like Lego men and can just put on some new arms. I'm going to quit out of this one because you can get stuck in those forever. I'm going to go jump into a game of Dominion. Now, I'm not going to show you the player versus player. Why? Because I found it tremendously unstable. I've not had many matches where I've managed to stay in a game of PvP, unfortunately. I had some at the start and it's just not been able to hold together properly. That's fine. That's what this is for. It's an alpha after all. I mean, you can call it a beta, whatever. It's still the testing period. That's what it's for. The player versus AI is much, much more steady. And it gives you a pretty good... It gives you a pretty good impression of what you can expect. Now, this is one of the things I hate. Is the fact you've got to hold buttons. So if I want to cancel matchmaking, you say the B, I've got to hold down B. And I couldn't even do it in time then. It's kind of bullshit. Why can't you just have me press it? I mean, it's a key press for God's sake. Right. I don't know whether to change from the Raider, because I love the Raider. He's great. I might show you a bit of the Warden. He's adaptably straightforward, throws flash grenades, gain immunity from regular bleed damage. These are sort of all... These are abilities that you gain through... I should have really explained this earlier, shouldn't I? These are abilities you gain throughout the game. You pick up points, sort of passively. It's not like, you know, they're not shining on the ground or anything bullshit like that. You pick them up through killing people, that sort of thing, and then you just get to use them. And they offer you various benefits, like there's a healing banner that the Raider has, or he can mark things. He can mark opponents for death. Everybody else has gone Orochi. Do they know something I don't? Who knows? Either way, I'm not a huge fan of this character, but we'll see what we can do with him. Now, I'm having a great amount of fun with this game. I have very, very much enjoyed myself so far. I wasn't actually a huge fan of things like Chivalry, games of that ilk, Wars of the Roses, for instance. This one is much more... I've enjoyed it a lot more. I think having the little dudes around helps. Having the little dudes around helps. Kind of gives you something to murder, death, kill, when there might not necessarily be anyone around to murder, death, kill. Right, we got players incoming. You can see them. Well, bots, but same thing. Right, let's get in there and let's chop up. Oh, okay, okay. We get away from that fellow. No! Jesus. All right then. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Right. Well, I got absolutely smoked. We do get a cool little tactical view, actually, which is quite cool before we respawn. So we can see the way the battle's going, where we might be needed, move from point. We can sort of move around the map slightly. That's kind of cool. You can also get revived by your teammates, should you be stupid enough to die. Not that I would ever do such a thing. Good lord, no. I think after this travesty, we might switch back to the Raider. But you can certainly see that the movement of this character... Oh my god, it's him again! Sod off! Jesus, he's fast! I might just wait for him to tire himself out and then just get in there myself. Stop it! Involves a lot of moving, as you can tell. Oh my god. Getting smoked! Just wait for him to tire himself out. His little stamina bar there. So... Alright, revenge mode. I think you become unblockable, but I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. Well, killed him anyway. When you're within an uncontested zone, you get a bit of health back, which is very, very nice. Okay, let's see what's going on down here. Let's see if we can actually kill somebody without using the overpowered mode. We shall have to see. There we go. There we go. Oh, hello. Yeah, there is a sort of friendly fire. There we go. I had the option to do an execution then and I missed it. I'll try and keep an eye out for that. You see that lovely sort of bloody mess on my head? I don't know what that is. Looks like I've been smacked about a bit. Ah! Oh, okay. That was dumb. I really should have been paying attention. Okay, let's just weather his strikes for a moment. And then kick the crap out of him, hopefully. Or we hit them from behind. And then execution! Okay! Okay, maybe not. Ah, careful! Okay, let's try and revive this person. This person needs reviving. There we go. Get up, motherfucker. He's got a big-ass bastard to fight. There we go, and the... Oh, very nice! There we go. Yeah, I think I know some people who may well enjoy this game. A bit mad, isn't it? By any chance may I know some medieval reenactors who, in fairness, may scoff at the historical accuracy and probably very much have reason to do so. However, cannot be denied that this game is fun. This game is a lot of fun. Somebody's captured that from behind us. Let's get up there and see if I can do something with my fancy-ass sword skills. Also, I have a flashbang. Let's see if I can't do anything with it. Oh, it's a conqueror. There we go. And I flashbang myself. I flashbang myself and completely failed. Conquerors are a pain in the arse. There we go. Oh, no. No. There. Oh. Ah. They may need to do something about the stun. I'm getting the shit kicked out of me here. If anyone blindsides me, I'm dead. Okay. I'm very dead. Oh, no, not dead, just stunned. There we go. Chip chop, chip chip chop chop, chip chip chop chop. Chop chop chip 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 chop chop. There we go. Just gonna wade through these soldiers because they all die in one hit and it is kind of my want to do so. Now, we have lost all the points except this one and I need some health badly, so... Oh, no, we've lost all the points. Okay, never mind. So I'm not going to get any health back unless we get up there and we take that point back. That's all we can do. So it's very, very much point focused. At this point, the game really kind of reminds me of a MOBA, weirdly enough. It most reminds. It's got a sort of 3-lane system. It's got minions. It really rather does remind me of a MOBA. It's a weird way of thinking about it, but it has a lot of things that work as well. You get teamed up on. If you get ganged up on, you're pretty much probably dead unless you're an exceptionally skilled player. And yeah. Oh, hello. All right there, sword to sword, my Kensei man. Let's see how you party. Dare you? Let's try and get some combos. There we go. Enemy team is breaking. Kill their heroes. Right, so we've got enough points from holding the objectives. If we can kill more heroes. Whoop. Okay. Whoop. Okay. We need to kill heroes. There's some over there. Get out of the bloody way. Let's kill those bloody heroes. I'm getting hit by my own guy. Spatial awareness is very, very important. Very, very important. You can hit your own guys. Let's execute this guy. There we go. Off with his head. Beautiful. you can hit your own guys. And it's pretty important that you don't do so. Okay. We need to kill them. Once they're dead now. There's a bit of... Once you're surrounded... once you've surrounded somebody with your own players, it actually gets quite difficult to hit them. Because you pretty much just have to hit them in the head because you don't want to hit your own guys. Okay, we fucked up there. We fucked up. Okay, let's toss that. Let's toss that as well. That's some sort of... Oh. No. Okay, I'm done. We might lose this one. There's 2 left alive. Defenders rallied. I don't know what that means. I think that's us. I don't know. Your team is breaking. Stand and fight. There's an awful lot that it kind of doesn't explain very well at this point. I think because we tried to focus so much on just killing heroes, we kind of lost the points of it. Let's see if I can go and snipe this back from him. I might just have to fight one. If I just have to fight one, I might be able to beat him. Oh, whoa, well. Aren't you a dick? Let's try and speed rush him down. Come on, you dickhead. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, what? I can't believe I couldn't dodge that. Let's try and take him. Oh! Okay, nice healing banner. Oh, apparently I can't move past it, but that kind of makes sense. It's going to swing wildly at that bastard. Okay! Hello. We won! Not a clue how. Alrighty then. I very much like these little cinematic moments. Very good. Right then. That is pretty much it. There is also a brawl mode which is 2-on-2. It's basically the same as duel, but with another person. Weirdly enough, it's 2v2. There's much more to say about it than that. Got some loot there. Got another sword handle. Cool. Rogan hilt. I'm going to call it there. This is a very fun game. I've enjoyed it an awful lot. And I'm going to be very sad to have to go on holiday and not be able to play it. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll be very interested in seeing how this turns out when it finally comes out. But for me, this is it. Thank you very much for watching. My name has been Madness. I'll see you next time. Madness. Out.